Hi friends, I am very happy to share my experience with art and craft work that I have been doing recently for the past 1.5 months. I think 1 month before I started. Let me tell you all how I involved in this kind of work recently. Because recently only we celebrated art and craft exhibition in our school. For that I wanted to participate in that, so I started doing in that. Now I have got addicted in this art and craft work, and I'm not an expert in it, but I have got some creative ideas, innovative ideas. So it will be very helpful. This video will be helpful for the people who are interested in art and craft, because some new ideas will be there, I hope so. And let me explain one by one. So first, this part painting, actually this time I got thrilled with homemade clay. I used tissue paper, maida and fevicol to make this homemade clay. And I tried this my own imagination. This girl must turn that side, but it seems to be turned this side also. It's nice. This hair I used jute rope only, and I just painted golden color. So all first try only. This homemade clay, this is the first time I tried. And this is my favorite Garba dances. This is my own imagination. Just I like this dancing dolls always. So I am good in drawing always, but this time I tried making dolls. I think it is nice. And flowers also. So all this homemade clay only. And these two flower vases. This is a mineral water bottle I got in a wedding house, and used up mineral water, and this one mineral water bottle, and this is made of paper cup. These flowers are made of paper cup, and this is made of tissue paper. So just I painted, and I turned this to be thrown water bottle into a flower vase. And these are old waste bottles, glass bottles, old things I used for flower vase. I have tried drawing here. And these are just sticks taken from the garden, and I pasted the sponge flowers and wax leaves here, painted the sticks. And another bottle also I painted, and here butterfly like tulip flowers, and this sponge flowers only, sponge sheet I used here. And this is also sponge sheet only, and this we use for garland making. That sheet I used for making roses, everybody knows. And the idea here is this will be throwing this palm leaf basket box that I used for flower vase. And another this you all know, I think it's nowadays very popular. It's a fashion everywhere, and all people are trying this. Old towels I used to make the cement mold. So the old towels dipped in cement, and here I used wax. This is my fingertip molds made of wax. So I like to see this. See if it is our mold, we like it. No, this is made of wax. I melted the wax and I dipped my finger, and if I dip it in ice water, it will come out like this, and we can paste it. And this is wax. It is also made of wax. I melted the wax, and I added colors to it, crayon colors, and I made flowers, roses here. And another one flower vase, the bigger one. Here these flowers are made of these are ordinary paper flowers, A4 sheet, color sheets are there, that sheet while I used to make the flowers. Different roses I tried in different ways, and I dipped in wax, plain wax, so they look like plastic flowers. This is new idea. I think you can learn from me. And this is my favorite fairy tale character, mermaid, little mermaid. I tried, and along with this dolphin. So these two things, the inner the frame is only made of thermocol. I cut the thermocol into the shape first, then I pasted tissue paper first, then I think it's made of tissue paper only. I pasted the tissue paper over that, and I brought it to this beautiful shape. And this one, homemade clay. The hair and all I used, the hair strands of hair I used clay only, and I painted here golden color. And this is corals I took from the beach. I used all these from the beach I took, and I used. So this the back, it's very nice, looking like little mermaid you would have seen in the storybooks and the cartoons. It is the same. And this one, now the Christmas season is nearing, so I tried this bell. For this I struggled a little bit, I took I think 3-4 days I spent for this. Step by step we have to do, so it needs time for drying everything. First I took chart paper and made a cone, and at the top I cut the cone and I put the strands to cover, bring it to this shape. And inside that old wedding cards, I cut it into strips and pasted inside to make it stiff. And above that I pasted the newspapers dipped in glue. I pasted over that. Then a thin layer of clay I pasted over that to get the shape. And after dry, I painted first white paint, then golden paint, then glitters I put. And this inside, this is thermocol only made balls. The package thermocol only I used. So here all the things are cost effective only. I didn't spend much money for this, for all the things. The Santa Claus. This one also inside thermocol frame only, outside clay, homemade clay, and cotton I used. First without painting it was not nice, somewhat no fine, and the surface is not smooth. But somewhat I managed. Now after finishing it is nice, because I am a learner, I am not an expert, as I told you earlier. So everything first time I tried this. This is the first Santa Claus. And this is the angel. And you'll be surprised if I say what is inside this angel. This is perfume bottle only inside. And I brought that into shape by tying some strings around it, and I pasted tissue paper, and here again clay, homemade clay only I used. I didn't buy clay, I made myself. And here this is thermocol plate. I cut it into two wings, the shape I cut it, and I just applied some glitters and this aluminium foil border I gave. So I think it is so cute, it's nice. It is better than poodle set angel, I think. And this is miniature craft. I used empty paint bottle, and here thermocol sheet to bring it to shape, and I applied the clay again, and these two birds. The feathers I took from Lovebirds cage. So shoe, mini shoe, and mini size birds. And here some more paintings, thermocol plate. Only yesterday I found out it is in our house. Just I used to paint it. Very easy. What I did know from the wedding cards, I cut this picture, I pasted here, and then painted all the things and removed, and because then only this white background you will get. Then I painted inside. So easy to do that. And this is also another thermocol painting, and this is instead of hay I tried palm hay, not available nowadays. Palm leaves, I tried palm leaf craft. So sorry, yeah. This is coconut coconut tree, and this is boat, and a girl is sitting and reading, and then a beach chair. So like this, my imagination. Okay, and I hope you would have enjoyed this video. Do you know one thing? From doing art and craft work, we will derive pleasure in it, and we will get briskness even at because since I am principal, I have more work to do. So only every day late night from 10 o'clock I will be sitting and I will be doing all this work. Nowadays the corona period, some negative feelings are coming. Professional pressure is there. So to avoid that, I just involved myself, engaged myself in doing such art and craft work, and I am very happy in doing all this. I hope this video will be very useful for the art and craft lovers, and you would have got some new ideas from me. Thank you so much for watching.